To be ready for kindergarten, a child needs a 15,000-word vocabulary. Yet the average child from a low-income home has only a 4,000-word vocabulary.
They're not prepared, especially the ones that have been at home, unfortunately. We have students coming to us that they have never maybe seen or held a book before. They don't know their letters. We've had students that they don't know what their real names are.
Lack of available, affordable, or subsidized childcare contributes to the fact that Mississippi has the second lowest female work participation rate in the nation.
And if there's not reliable childcare, it's going to always put the parents in a situation where one of them has to stay home.
Assistance with childcare has been identified as the single most important factor in helping low-income families successfully leave welfare and maintain jobs.
As so many families find both parents working, or you have so many single father, single mother families, preschool education is becoming more and more important.
Early childhood education is not just about academic achievement. It's not just about economic development. It's about quality of life.
I think it's a transformational move to upgrade education. But again, not just reading, writing, and arithmetic, self-esteem, social skills, principles that make one want to be a law-abiding citizen and contribute.
A lot has not been expected of children in the early years. This program is about to change that, we hope, for the entire state, because we're tired of being last on all of those rating scales that matter for our kids.
What if our young children could get a jump start on their education, develop a love of learning, and enjoy the lifelong benefits that provides? What if we already started? South Mississippi Pre-K Forward is a collaborative, privately funded effort among educators, businesses, and local governments to provide free public preschools for 4-year-olds in South Mississippi. And Pre-K Forward has shown truly remarkable success in student achievement.
25% go as a 4-year-old in 88 days to what would normally qualify in the public system to be a second grader. Another 50% qualified to be a first grader. 4 out of the 20 advanced to midterm kindergarten. So even the ones that are not ready for advancement into the higher education are so much further ahead than they were when they started that you got to look at the whole program as a whopping success.
We have seen just in one calendar year a child who will be reluctant even to walk in the door of the classroom until 2 weeks later you walk back in and they are standing in front of 19 other children and they are leading them in a discussion about information that they are learning in a skills basis.
The kids are excited, they're eager to learn, they're learning letters, some of them are learning to read, some of them are reading in a pre-K classroom.
We basically use the state of Mississippi curriculum for 4-year-olds. We do a lot of communication because I want them to feel self-confident about talking and getting up in front of an audience. The children enjoy it because they have different ways to show me that they are comprehending the letters and their shapes and their numbers. We're just really having a lot of fun just learning the basics.
They're excited, they're eager to learn, they want it, they want the knowledge. So yes, that's definitely an advantage that helps when they go into kindergarten because they've had that year, they're used to it and they're ready for it.
South Mississippi Pre-K Forward works because of its partnerships. Local government provides leadership and support. The public school system provides location and support. Businesses and foundations provide funding for teachers and materials.
We have a generous foundation that has allowed us to establish some of the classes this year, but we are continuously receiving and hoping to receive additional funding from individuals, corporations, and other foundations.
Well, businesses should have as much investment in education as anybody because that's what's preparing their workforce.
I think that the biggest key is for the community leaders, school district leaders, both at the local, state, and federal level, begin to figure out ways to work together so that every child receives a top-notch preschool experience.
All of those partnerships are, in our mind, come together with no pride of ownership of saying ours is best, yours is best, or so, to say, what's the best part of this one? What's the best part of this one? And then say, okay, what's the magic formula to have the best of the best everywhere?
These partnerships enable Pre-K Forward to offer parents something no one else has: free, quality preschool education for their children.
We simply advertised that this program was about to begin, and from that point forward, we began to see energized parents wishing that they could have a slot for their child. The only fee that they have to pay is to be involved, and that requires them attending a minimum of 4 sessions within a school year. And it is filled with ideas that they can take back home with them and become a great parent as opposed to just a good parent.
They see their children coming home learning all of these different things. They see the advantage of the program. So hopefully once their child enters kindergarten and goes on, that same support that they're given right now will follow them.
South Mississippi Pre-K Forward. Qualified teachers plus involved parents plus eager students add up to a bright future for Mississippi and for our children.
Our challenge in education is going to be to keep that momentum going forward for our students when they're 5 or 15 even.
When we bring the child up to a level, we can't leave them at that level. We've got to take them to the next level, and that's where the public education partnership comes from. If this works, we'll probably be teaching junior high work at the upper elementary grades. We'll be teaching high school work at what is today the junior high level. We'll be teaching college work at what is today the high school level. By teaching the 4-year-old to want to be hungry for learning, and their self-esteem tells them the value of learning and making life better, gosh, there's no limit to that.
I think it's probably the most important job that any of us have, educating our children and giving them the best possibilities in life to succeed.
If all students were to be able to attend a pre-K program and then we all start school on a level playing field, then it would truly open more doors. I think the sky would be the limit for all of us.
We really don't want to rest until we are able to see it go across the state, because our children are worth that, and we know that it is what our children in Mississippi need.
We can upgrade the quality of the youngsters that we're producing for the future. It's a lifetime game changer to give them the start that they need to become our leaders of tomorrow.
Number 12. 13. Which one is 13? Good job.